Sam, how good does it feel to get off to a flyer here today?
Doesn't get any easier, this job. That last 15 minutes when we had to just bed ourselves in and obviously make sure we won the game that we deserved to win today. And I think that to a man, everybody's contributed to showing almost the best form, which is what we had to get to against a very, very strong Everton team this year. Not just the 11 on the field, but the bench that they had there. And we've come out on top, and deservedly so, on chances created and the way we've played and the quality that we've showed. And Martin Olsen and on the first chance that Morton put him through on, and we were hoping he was going to score there. And then we've had a terrific piece of ability from Niko Kalinic that might go unnoticed because of the mistake that Tim Howard made. But that was no mean piece of skill that he showed there, swivelling and volleying it all in one movement and capitalising fully on a mistake that the goalkeeper made. So that was pleasing. And then second half, we started to wait for the right opportunities, and Mohamed Diouf got the one we thought he was going to seal it for us, and another ball from Morton puts him in, and it was a good save from the goalkeeper. And then we were hoping for the second goal to relieve the pressure a little bit, because we knew Everton would come strong at the end, throw everything forward, and Stephen Nzonzi headed over the bar, and I thought, well, it's going to be a nail biter, and it certainly was. But not too many clear-cut chances for Everton today, and what was a dangerous situation was easily dealt with by Paul Robinson in the end.
Was that a pleasing factor, the fact that Everton had plenty of possession in that second half but couldn't really find a way through?
Yes, because we all know it's getting your clean sheets is very, very important, and when you've been as short as goals that we have last year, as we all know, it's not the fact that we don't create chances. We created more clear-cut chances than Everton today, but we've taken one only. So we knew that the defensive side of it's going to be very important to us, and the clean sheet scenario where we got 13 last year is the target that we've got to try and hit. And if we do what we've done today, nick the one goal wins, then instead of the draws that we got last year, we get more victories, and if we get more victories, we'll finish higher than 10th. And for a start for us against Everton, who did the double over us, who have a better squad available now than last year because Moisey had a lot of injuries, it's a terrific start to a very difficult first three home fixtures. We've got Manchester City next and Arsenal after that. So the 3 points is on the board, and the focus now goes to Birmingham City and making sure we start improving our away form, which let us down last year. I
know you've been looking for new faces in the summer, but is it an advantage that you've managed to keep a settled squad? Everyone knows the jobs and knows what to do.
I think you saw that in the team performance. I mean, we had the unfortunate situation where David Dunn has been had an absolutely brilliant pre-season. He's done every training session, played in every single game, and our leading goal scorer last year has to come off after 10 minutes with a bit of a groin strain, which we hope is not too serious. But we've overcome that, like I said, and created chances, and it's a very, very good victory for us, and I hope it's one that stirs us up into a really good run in the early part of the season, because, like I said, the home fixtures, every away fixture for us is difficult, but the home fixtures, the first three, we've already put 3 points on the board against Everton, and a lot of people wouldn't have fancied us to win today.
You mentioned the nail-biting end. I think I saw you race up the touchline a couple of times in the last few minutes. You're supposed to be remaining calm, aren't you?
No, but if we took the time to sprint up there and stop them in their half, then we wouldn't have had to face defending another ball in our box, which means that any slight error at that particular time, and a Sahar or a Cahill could capitalise on it. But I can understand it, because the lads were dead on the feet. It's always the same in the first game. The last 20 minutes takes its toll, and the fitness gets better from here on in, because however many pre-season games we play, we can't get to the level that was played today, the tempo and the ability that was played today, and it takes you a little while to find your feet, and obviously the confidence will be boosted greatly on this 1-0 victory and 3 very precious points for us.
David, what's your assessment of that today?
Possibly a little bit unfortunate to lose. Didn't do enough to win. We didn't have any shots or enough attacking play, but a mistake cost it. But that's what happens in the Premier League. The quality of the players are very good, and if you make a mistake, then you can be chasing the 3 points.
It was a strange game in that respect. They had all the possession, but couldn't really find a way through until Phil Jagielka pulled a save from Paul Robinson at the end.
Yeah, as I said, we didn't attack well enough. I thought the defenders done a good job. We were under pressure at times against Blackburn. we made it hard, but we defended it well and coped with most of that. But we were always sort of chasing the goal. Once the goal went in, we were always chasing it, and we never really played well enough to get a goal.
He's been such a strong and solid goalkeeper for you, Tim Howard. An uncharacteristic error today.
Yeah, it was a mistake. It happens. He dropped the ball. These things happen, but they can't happen too often to MD, because if they do, then we've got a big enough squad now to do something about it.
A lot's been said about Everton from outside the club this year and what they can achieve. It was always going to be a difficult test here today. Blackburn are strong at home.
Well, they only lost 3 games at home last year, and one of them was against us, so we knew it would be tough. Blackburn done a job on us today and made it hard and competitive. And we were a bit unfortunate not to get something out in the end, but we certainly didn't deserve anything by our attacking play, because we never caused Paul Robinson any trouble all day.
Is that the main disappointment today, apart from the loss?
Yeah, the bit disappointment was that I didn't think that we had our share of the game, and we didn't get enough shots or crosses or opportunities at goal. We didn't do that, but I have to credit Blackburn as well. They were resolute and hard to get through.